Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So we are looking at the new opportunity to rent out, or for holders to rent out NFTs, or for people without NFTs, or people who want more, to rent out NFTs in Hunters on Chain. So this has gone live fairly recently. I mean, there have been plenty of sort of rental systems before in games. So that the concept is not new, but interesting to see how this works. So Hunters on Chain is a game where you have NFTs. They each have a different energy level that is locked for 24 hours. So if I had this Axe Master, I could play him 6 times in a day. I could earn the BGM token, the utility token in the game. Then I'd have to wait for his energy to recharge. So obviously the rental market allows people who just have loads of time and want to earn stuff can do that, and equally people who have a whole bunch of hunters. So obviously in these sort of games there are people with or certainly people with hundreds, but it's people with more hunters than they can have time to spend themselves. They might want to rent that out. So in this case here, actually this is not a good. Let's look at the price per day, low to high. So we can see here that in this case here, this is pretty good hunter. He's got 10, gives you 10 energy. He's uncommon level. He's level 5, so fairly leveled up. And in this case, there's no cost. So the cost is done in the boom token. So that's the sort of game's governance token. That's what you need to level things up. That's kind of a high-powered token. One boom is about 1 cent. And in this case, I could rent this character, and of the BGM I earned, 50% would go to me and 50% would go to the person who owned this. And we can see here zero cost per day, and 50% seems like pretty well, the best deal we can get from that point of view. This one is 45%. Some of these are the less common hunters will earn less BGM. So in this case, this one he's giving you take 75% of the cost on that one. What else can we see? We can see the revenue split as well. So what's the best deal we can get? So this one here, this is going to cost us one cent a day, 1 boom token a day, but we only get 30% and they only get 70%. That's not a very good deal. Although he's got 13 energy, so he's a pretty good character. Let's we want to do that other round. Revenue share, low to high. So were they the ones we were looking at before? So this one. Okay, so this one, you have to pay 10 cents a day, but you're getting everything. So that's the other option people are doing here. The owner gets the upfront cost of the boom token. They don't care about the BGM token. So that's sort of the way these things are playing out. And obviously you can do different. You can look for different options. I don't know if there's any legendary. Actually, let's do it this way. If we just looked for epic and legendary, what would we get there? So these are the best earning ones. Wow, this one's leveled up. Goodness me, 26 energy a day. The owner gets 10%, but it's going to cost you $1.50. But that's interesting cost a day here. I don't know how people are working these things out. So of course I could do this. I could look at my assets. So I don't have anything quite that powerful. I could actually click through these. Put them on. So I've got a few hunters, more than I can play with. So this sort of thing would be good for me. I mean, the common ones are not worth it because you can't earn anything. You can't earn enough BGM in there, so those are not really very valuable. But maybe with my Ape Lord, I've just got him. So I could go in here, so we can see there's the Ape Lord. That's what he is. His reward bonus. He's not listed. I've not really done very much with him. So I could list him here. I could put the cost. So I could put the cost. Do it for 0 percentage. What share is going to get sent to me? 25%. Minimum rental period. I could say. I could just do it for. Let's do 5 days minimum, and the maximum. I don't know what we do for 10 days maybe. I don't want to do it for too long because I want to see how it works. Actually, maximum 7 days. Okay. So basically, I'm not going to get paid anything up front, but I'm going to get 25% of the revenue that if anyone rents this, then I'm going to get 25%. They're going to get 75%. So pretty cool deal for them. Obviously, I don't care if this happens or not. I'm just doing it to see what happens. Okay, for some reason that didn't list the first time I did it, so I did it again. So basically did the same setup actually. So 0 cost a day, 25%, and you see it's a listing now. So if I go back into rent, and maybe if I look revenue share low to high. I don't know if I right, found him. So you can on the profile you can hide your assets. So that was clicked, so it wasn't showing. So here we go. He is. I'd say pretty much the best deal in town there. Well, we'll see in terms of epics. So I get 25%, but it doesn't cost any boom. So I guess we'll see if anyone's interested on that scenario. If I actually just click through all of them and see. Yeah, so it's not common. So I guess we'll have to see if anyone comes along. Not quite sure what the volume is on this rental market. I guess as with quite a lot of these games, there are people with quite a lot of NFTs, so it may be more people trying to rent out things than people with time to spend it. But I think it's something you can have with a lot of blockchain games where people have acquired more assets than they can use themselves, and obviously that sort of really plays well into guilds and stuff like that. You can imagine guilds setting up this sort of system for themselves really, and probably people will obviously saw that with Axie Infinity, and I guess we'll see it with other games in the future, when particularly with these games where you can the guild can earn a percentage of these BGM tokens, which then they can sort of use to manage their NFTs and level them up, and get access to some great rewards in the game. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.